Everybody wants to know, will WWE 2K14 be on the Xbox 720 and will it be on the PS4? Everybody is wondering. Everybody wants to know. That's the question that some of the people have in their minds right now. They say probably, maybe, I don't know, could be. We don't know. Nobody knows right now because WWE Games and 2K are not announcing anything. But we can speculate and we can talk about some things that would be with a brand new console and WWE Games. Right off the bat, when you get a new console, everybody knows you're going to get better looking graphics. Now, a lot of people like to compare the crowd in WWE 13 to PS2 graphics. So using that mentality, using that saying that the crowd is always a console behind, we can assume that the crowd in WWE 2K14 or the future on the next gen console would look like the Xbox 360 and the PS3 graphics. So we have the wrestlers that look like the PS4 and the Xbox 720, and we have the crowd that look like the previous console, the 360 and the PS3. Now with that, we can have new crowd animations. That's a given. Obviously with updated technology, gives us a little bit more memory. The crowd can be a lot bigger. We don't have to stick with the same crowd doing the same animations. We can have a lot of different crowd. Another big thing with new consoles, you have faster load times or no load times at all. This has always been a problem with the WWE games. It's always seemed like it's taken a while to load some of the things. And recently they've gotten better, but it does seem like some features take a long time to load. So that would obviously be improved. And with that, we're talking about memory. We're talking about a bigger atmosphere, a bigger playground. The arenas can be larger. And what I mean is backstage access would be available. If they want to do it, they can do it. If they don't want to do it, they won't do it. But the way they could do it is you can actually have a bigger atmosphere. You can have a bigger crowd. Because right now, we're confined to that one arena. And there's a lot going on in that arena. Granted, I will give them that. There's all the crowd members. There's the marquee signs. There's the Titantron. There's the logos. There's the announcers. There's the wrestlers. There's so much going on at one time. But with that, we can have the bigger crowd. When we're talking about backstage, you can go backstage without a load time. You just go up to the top of the ramp. You go backstage. No load time. There you go. Obviously, it's a feature that could be implemented coming in the next gen console. Now, we have still yet to reveal any information on the Xbox 360 controller, but we do know some about the PS4. Now, that controller has a touchscreen in it, and that is one of the things that I think WWE games would benefit from when you're talking about a touchscreen and you're talking about wrestling game. For the touchscreen, you can use it for reversals. Say if you want to have a little mini game on the touchscreen, that would be good for reversals. You could also use it for finishers. You could swipe up and do a finisher. You could swipe to the right, do a different finisher. You could do all kinds of different things with the touchscreen, but having a touchscreen in a wrestling game would just make it so much better. And the last two things that I think we would really benefit from is more access to memory. I know I talked about memory and I talked about the ability to have more going on at one time, but we could have potentially unlimited amount of superstars in the ring. And that is something that a lot of people have been talking about. They've been talking about we need more. We need to have the traditional Survivor Series match. We need to have everything, as much people in the ring. So if you have a Royal Rumble, you can have up to 40 people in the ring. And potentially with a brand new console, you could have that happen. Also with memory, the last thing that I think will be a feature or possibly be in the game is unlimited layers during Create a Superstar. That's right. Have as many paint tools, as many stuff as you want on your superstar at a time. Now, those are some of the thoughts that I just thought of on the top of my head on what could potentially be in future WWE games on the next gen consoles. I want to know your thoughts below. Let me know what things you would be excited about in the future of WWE games on the next gen consoles, as far-fetched as they may be or as reasonable as they could be. Anyway, guys, Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.